Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there? Welcome to a brand new episode of Wrap It Out. Today I'm here with the one and only Moonrxks. Hey, say hey.
Hey, what's up, everybody? First off, I just want to say thank you for having me here, and I love the energy of these shows.
No problem, man. Thanks for taking your time out to even come here in the first place. So, why don't you go introduce yourself to the audience out there?
Um, so my name's Moonrxks. I'm from Oklahoma, which is not very known for rap or anything like that. I've been making music for like 4 years now, and yeah, I'm not famous, and I don't think I'm probably ever going to be.
Hmm. Nice little intro, and we'll
Yeah,
see about that. We'll see about the famous part in a few years. Just give it time.
I'll probably blow up overnight.
Yeah, most def. Your music is actually really good. You have a
Well,
good
thank you
chance
for
to
that.
that.
What did you say
No
again?
problem. I just said a little thank you, and I also complimented your music being really cool.
Oh, okay.
All right, all right. Anyways, let's get into some deep action. All right, time for a little Q&A. First, I kind of want to know a little of your backstory. So, how did the journey with music start for you?
How did I get started on music?
Basically, yes.
Uh, well, it's kind of weird because like I didn't really want to become a rapper, and I didn't even grow up with rap. I was like more of a rock person, and then it just kind of like happened. I had a friend who I was producing for at the time, and he was just like, you know what, dude, you need to start writing lyrics and shit. And I did. It was corny as fuck, but I was persistent with it, and here we are, like 5 years later.
Mm. All right. And I'm guessing the rap thing was like a surprise. Like it just came out of the blue. You didn't really know if you wanted to be one. Is that what
Yeah,
kind of happened?
yeah, I really didn't want to be a rapper. Like it was just kind of random. I did want to be famous and rich. I remember being like in high school, freshman, and like getting on the bus and seeing all these people getting up at like 7, 8 in the morning, and me just being a lazy kid and being like, you know what? I don't want to have a 9 to 5 job. So I need to make something happen. I need to find some way to get that bag. And rap just kind of ended up being that route. And like my motives for it at first were like kind of in the wrong place, but as an artist, I've grown with my music, and it's becoming more of a personal kind of thing and more like a therapy for my real life. So at first it was for money, but now I'm doing this shit just for me. Really don't even care if I get famous anymore.
Mm, I see. I see. That's good that you're using it as a therapy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really fantastic. Keep up that grind. All right. Let's get into some more action. Okay. What are your big inspiration? What is your big inspiration? What inspires you the most, or who inspires you the most?
Um, this is gonna sound narcissistic as hell, but myself. I'm not gonna lie. My process is usually like I'll go and I'll put on an old song, and um I think, in my opinion, I have a lot of songs in my discography that still hold up to this day, and um, just going back and listening to those tracks, it gives me kind of a hope that I do have what it takes to really be in the big league. Like this is some fucking baseball or some shit. Okay, are you still there? Okay. Hello.
I'm sorry, my bad. My bad, but I totally heard everything you said. My bad,
Okay.
sorry. Sorry for that little bit.
No, you're fine. I was just really confused. I was like, was that not the answer you wanted, or I didn't really know what was happening? And yeah,
Oh, sorry, my bad. That's the problem with this whole new world we're living in. These things just happen, and you have no control over it.
yeah. I kind of want to spice things up in this interview. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. How about that?
Me? Questions?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay, that's new. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, what made you even want to do podcasting? Was it just a genuine
Um,
love for the music, or?
oh no. Actually, it was a thing to get out of boredom. See, did this in the summertime. It was very late in the summertime, and I was getting bored. I was getting bored of just life itself, and I was bored in quarantine. A lot of places were closed. There was nothing to do, and so
Mhm.
I had a swimming pool and I had all this family time. There was still a lot of time in my days where I did nothing and it was boring, and so then in my time I watched TV and I was like thinking like could I do that? Could I actually do a TV series? And then I found like a way that I could do one, and I found out I could do a TV series called which is a podcast. It's like a TV series, and I came
Mhm.
up with the Wrap It Out theme because I wanted to kind of make a music theme because in the summertime I was making music. I'm a written artist, so I was doing a lot of writing, and I wanted to kind of correspond with the theme of music and all of that. And I just kind of did whatever in the first
Mhm.
starts of the podcast. I did whatever, and then people were talking about it, and from there I just went on to it, and I did not expect it to blow up like this. So
You
yeah,
said you were doing music?
Uh, yeah, I'm not a recording artist. I'm like a written artist. I'm a songwriter. So I was writing music, and I was actually on my notepad actually writing music. That's what I did in the summertime. I actually did that, and I released I think one or two written albums. I did.
Yeah. Would you
Uh,
like what kind of genre was it?
you mean my music?
Yeah.
Well,
Or
I
are you
did kind of.
writing I was just gonna say, were you like writing for like more of a pop side, or were you going more rap, R&B?
Um, in the summertime, I did make an R&B album. I made like an R&B Christian album called Game
Mm.
Changers. I did, and it was fun to write it. I do have two collaborations from my friends, and it was just something for me to do in the summertime was make that, and it was inspired by actually a musical I did um, back in middle school. I did. It was a musical that I wrote in theater where I was selected in my class to write a musical, and it was a Christian one called Game Changers, and I kind of changed and I wrote the music for it, and I had I was like a leader in that. I had the choir and band, and they selected me
Yeah.
because I was like one of the best theater people in it, and the theater teacher had me put on a production, so I picked a Christian one, Game Changers, and the written songs that are in it, I wrote the songs myself. Kind of composed by the choir teacher. And I just took those songs and kind of remixed them and made an album, Game Changers, from that. So that's what I was doing in the
That's
summertime.
that's pretty tight. I've never heard of an R&B Jesus album. You know what? I actually I know we have a lot to get through, especially with the Q&A. But before we get back to me, can you just give me one line, like from one of the songs, like your best line for Jesus?
Oh, see, I'm not doing them. I'm not rapping. That's the thing. I'm not doing any of that. I've never done it here, and I'm certainly not doing any
Damn.
rapping. I'm not doing that. I'm a written artist. I can't even record music, so I'm not doing it.
Well, I had to try.
But if you insist, read you a um. I'll read you.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Just one line, okay? Just one little line. And I can't believe you talked me into doing this.
Before
Oh my god, I
before
have not been in this
before you get
album
started, I just
since
before you get started, I just want to say to my fans, this is probably some of the funnest shit I've ever done. So you guys definitely need to subscribe. All right.
yeah. Thanks for that little tidbit. And also the beats in here I made, they were kind of remixed beats I got from my song from
Mm-hmm.
the music that I wrote for the musical. And of the song, one of my favorite songs I love is called "Man of Miracles." And one of the lines from "Man of Miracles" is, let me see, I'm trying to see. It's that in the first verse I write, "I'm showing you it's flowing through my veins. It's miracle still. I don't be stressed like relaxed muscles. You're predicting we're a bunch of miracles." That's probably like one of my most favorites.
And you said that was yours? Or was that like cuz I know you did say that you were remixing a couple of songs on there.
But the original. You want my the
You
original
are
song,
kind of
my
cutting
favorites
out.
from the original one, or I was okay.
Mhm.
I'll just read it then.
Well,
Then my bad. I thought. Okay.
oh,
It says I'm
um
sure.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh n-
Um. Okay. Let's just stop doing that. Say what you're gonna say, and then I'll say mine. What were you gonna say?
yeah. No, I was just like I got really confused of what was happening there. That was like really jumbled. I think maybe you misinterpreted my question, and I think I might have gave a wrong answer. Um, yeah, all I really was wondering was if that was like what you had just showed me, whether or not that was like part of your remix or just part of the original.
Those lines are from my remix. I wrapped some of my original. If you do want the original, my favorites from the original, I can get the original one if you want.
Uh, nah, I'm not too big of a gospel person, but I just had to hear Jesus R&B. You feel me? Like that's a once in a lifetime experience. So
Mm. See, did you
yeah.
get to hear the verse? Did you get to hear? Because I can repeat it again if you didn't hear it. I don't really mind doing it.
Yes. I need you to actually do that because it was cutting out a little bit, but I did hear bits and
Okay,
pieces.
okay. Um, maybe because I'm doing this, I'll give you 4 bars from it.
Okay.
Um, my favorite is I start with this. I'm showing you it's flowing through my veins. It's miracle still. Don't be stressed like relaxed muscles. You predict we're a bunch of miracles. Hull slut, no love, turn beef to cold cuts.
Damn. Would you be mad if I stole those lyrics and put them into my song?
Hell yeah, I call you a bad bitch.
Yeah. That goes hard though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks. I haven't looked at the song since the summertime. I made this song, I believe, in like June, I believe. It says May, but it's just a June. I made it like during the summertime, so Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm really loving the twist you did on me. I kind of like this.
Yeah. I had to do something interesting. I was listening to a couple of the episodes and I was like, what am I going to bring to the table? So I don't want to just sit here and fucking be the same guy that was on the last interview. Not like the same actual guy chronologically, but just, giving stereotypical answers or cliche answers. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of do something different and make things a little bit more interesting.
Oh, I see. You're doing good. You got any more questions for me?
No, I'm good. The Jesus R&B was like all I needed to know. I'm set. You are like my new best friend. I just want you to know that.
Really?
That shit is crazy. I've never heard of a Jesus R&B album, and if it's a genre of music, if it's a subgenre, I'm telling you right now, I don't listen to gospel, but I'm subscribing as soon as possible.
Thanks. Thanks. It's too bad it's a written album, though. If I were to record it, it would have sounded really nice if I recorded it. But unfortunately, I can't record music. Oh yeah. Uh, um, you're still there. You just kind of went quiet.
Mhm.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll get back to the interviewer, and you're going to be the interviewee. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go a little alternating. Okay, so what would happen if you were not a musician? Like, if you were not a musician, who would you be then?
I'd probably be a junkie, to be honest. We have a really bad meth problem out here. I'm just playing. I'd probably be working at
What the
McDonald's, which
hell?
isn't
A
any
junkie? That's not
it's
even a
not any
thing.
better, but
It's not.
yeah.
Don't call people working at McDonald's junkies. Don't call them that, because then people listening to this that work at McDonald's are going to feel offended.
No,
Don't call them
no,
that.
I'm not calling people who work at McDonald's junkies. I'm saying I'd either be a junkie or I'd be working at McDonald's, which in my opinion isn't any better. It's not like I'm not saying people at McDonald's working at McDonald's is the equivalent to getting strung out on crystal meth, but it's it could be worse. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm digging this hole deeper. I'll just yeah. Next question, please.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, what would be your dream collaboration, or as most people say, collab?
Uh, there's this artist named Cherry Cola who is on SoundCloud, and I fucking love his music. I hit him up the other day, and I was like, dude, I'm not I'm not even hitting you up just to ask if we can collaborate. I just want to tell you that I am a huge fan. So I mean, yeah, if that's a possibility sometime in the future, I would love to do that. He's an amazing artist and I love his work.
Okay, that's a new one that's going on my list, which, by the way, you can't see, but I have a long list from all the other episodes of artists that I've never heard of, but I'm checking them out.
You'll really like his music. He is really good. He's better than me. I'll even say that. And I'm narcissistic as hell.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, let's move on to a different subject. Okay, have you ever gone through a writer's block?
Yeah. I do I like it's part of my writing process at this point. Like I used to starting out in my early career, I I wouldn't have as much trouble because I didn't really have that much pressure on me. It was just like I'm new to this, and I didn't have I didn't really have a filter on what was good and what was bad, and that's why a lot of my earlier music was like really really horrible and corny. And yeah, I mean nowadays I'm always trying to be the best that I can be with my craft. So um, with every song, there's going to be writer's block for me. And I mean, there have been songs where, uh, I've just been able to like just get it out in one sitting, and I mean, other times it's like more likely that's not the scenario. So yeah, that's writer's block for me.
Mm. I see. I see. Got you. All right. Now if you just virtually follow me, um, we're all going to go into the deepest and darkest place of social media.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dark web. You gotta love it.
We're
I'm like,
going to Rapad. Get it? Going to Rapad,
oh,
the deepest and darkest place of
Rapad.
social media.
Rapad fucking hates me. I just want to point that out. They do not like me there. I went on there the other day and I was like, hey, is there any fans I have on here that I don't know about? And they fucking doxed me real quick.
It was the same thing with my post. It was an update thing, and I bumped it a lot, but no one really responded, so I don't even know what's going on with that. So
Yeah. I mean, Rapad is just like it's a big circle jerk. Like there's it's just a website consisting of people who all want to be heard, and when that's the case, no one's going to listen. So I've kind of given up on it and just ventured out into other ways to promote my music.
oh, I see. That's good, man. I really admire that logic.
And
All
thank you.
right. Problem. But I do want to know the other side of you, which is like your dark side, and that's where Rap Pad's gonna come from. Okay. Um. So, how did you find Rap Pad in the first place?
Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to learn how to freestyle, right? And
Mhm.
I don't know if it's still a thing, but there was a certain section of Rap Pad where it would have words and a beat, and you would just kind of like try to freestyle, and it didn't work for me. Um, However, like a week or so later, I bought my first microphone, and I recorded some horrible minute of just pure garbage, right? And I thought the lyrics were beautiful, and I found out that Rap Pad had a side where you could, post your lyrics. So I did that, and I started really using Rap Pad for like the syllable counter and stuff like that because I was really trying to improve my art. And then come to find out, you can get feedback from other artists, and I mean, now it's not the same as it was because people don't even leave any opinions on your songs. They just give it feedback and get their props. Um, but back then it was very different. And just that those opinions and those criticisms really helped me improve my music. And so yeah, that's part of the reason why I was using Rap Pad for so long.
Mm, I see. I see. Now you were able to see Rap Pad in its glory days. I joined in
Yeah.
2019
Oh
and just sort of
gosh.
forgot about it. But see, the thing about when I joined 2019 is that I forgot about the website when I joined. See, I forgot about it and I left the site, and then
Mhm.
early in 2020, I came back around when COVID struck, and I was home. And then I went to my apps on my computer, and then I saw this weird RP logo thing, Rap has RP
Mhm.
logo thing. I saw and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I came to find out that I actually signed up for it, and I used to have an account that I was like, "Okay, this is new." And from there on, I just used it. I don't
Yeah.
really
Would
record music.
would you say like that kind of helped play into you becoming like you doing these podcasts a little bit?
Um, I guess you could say it did kind of help the foundation of it. And rap has a good place to, find good people that make good music. Rap has not really all toxic. There's people that they care about music, they want to grow, and I like to interview people like that take their music seriously and that actually have a future in making music. And that's what I love about these is that I get to meet people like that.
Yeah. I also want to say that I really do, like, all jokes aside, in all seriousness, I do want to say that I really do respect what you're doing here because with the underground scene, there's really not a lot of focus on artists. It's mainly just promotion, and just with what you're doing here, you're giving a place where artists can speak on their music and express themselves to their fans in a way that they can't do in their songs. And I think that's really great that you're taking the time out of your day to do this. So again, I respect that and thank you.
No problem. That was really sweet what you said. And in all fairness of this, it's really hard to do, but this podcast is really good to do, and and it's something else to do for me. Just something else aside of my schooling and all that. It's something fun to do in my day.
Mhm.
The in my world right now, I'm in school right now. Of course, I don't have a job yet. And then school shit. When school happens, my head hurts. Sometime in the future episodes, you'll hear me say, "Oh, my head hurts." It burns. Something like stuff like that. And I get to come and do stuff like this. Makes me smile and it makes me enjoy life more. So
Well, I guess it's a
I,
win-win for everybody then.
yeah,
You know?
definitely. hmm Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
All right. Um, Back to Rapid Wise. I know you don't like talking about the website, but
I don't have
I'm
a
almost
problem with
done. Almost done. Okay. What is your favorite song that you put on Rapid, or like the best song that you put there?
Oh, wow. Great question, by the way. I want to point that out.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say it would probably have to be my song Last Words. That or Fright Night.
Mm.
Because with Fright Night I promoted that and it kind of set me on the map of Ratpad's radar because I'm pretty sure after that they would start reposting my songs on their SoundCloud, which was really cool, and that was a really cool feeling. Um, and then Last Words, that was just for me that was like a big feat in my career. I don't even know if that's the right way to say that. It was just like a really great achievement, and on my original account because I did recreate it. I made another account so that I would, not have all the self promotion that had been building up on my wall. Just start over. But on my last account, the responses I did get back on Last Words were pretty amazing. So those would probably be my top two.
Mm. Nice, nice. I should check your SoundCloud out. I've been extremely busy this week, so I didn't really get a chance to check out anybody's music or even look at the list of artists that I have on my list. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. All right. Now that we're away from that place,
Yeah.
um, now I kind of want to get a little serious. Now I want to kind of talk about your music because you're getting away from the place that's stopping it. That's not helping your career. And now we're gonna be going to the place that you know best and that knows you for you, and that's your brain.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
We're gonna go inside your brain. I hope you don't mind us peeking in there. We don't do
I
anything
really
bad.
do, but it's okay.
Sorry, it's a little gross. My bad. Um, but I really want to know. I mean, I love stuff like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a sec. My head's hurting again. Ugh. I hate this feeling. Okay. How would you describe the music that you typically create?
Uh, yeah. I would probably have to say depressing as shit. My music, and I've gotten told that a lot of times. My music is a reflection of how I'm feeling and what I'm going through. I at one point in my career early on, I made the mistake of talking about shit I didn't have, and I had a homie who had enough respect to point that out for me. And from then on out, I was just kind of like, well, I don't have anything to flex, so I'm really just gonna flex myself, which is a weird way of putting that. But for me, I just if I'm not in a good mood, I'm not gonna make a good song. 10 times out of not, I'm in a and I'm in a bad mood. So that's the kind of music I give out.
Mm. Hey, that's so depressing. Billie Eilish should totally respect you right now. If she was here, she totally gave you props.
Well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now it's time for something really fun. All right,
All
dude, since
right.
you're a rapper, I have not done this in a while. I've been interviewing musicians. I'm sure you've seen other past episodes when I
Mhm.
interview musicians, singers, producers, but I have not done this in a long time. It's time for you to wrap it up, bro. Bro, my bad. I forgot, my bad. My bad. What's going on? Did you go quiet? Come
No, I
on.
was. Um,
You were what? You were doing
I'm
what?
thinking about what song I'm going to be doing.
Okay. I thought you were too scared to wrap it up.
No, no. Okay. I don't have an instrumental on me right now, but I'm going to just do my verse from last words because it's like my only great piece of music out. So I got to milk that cow as much as I can. So whenever you're ready for me to start, I will go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Talk about what I want to be about because I never really get a better feeling giving everyone a reason to be someone that I never figured out. But I'm living like I really got a reason and but I'm living like I really got a reason and I never yeah, it's not happening. Wow. Wow, I fucked it up. I'm starting to think I did that on purpose. At least that's what I
Yeah.
want to believe.
Come on, dude. You gotta give us a verse. Because, don't try to bounce this back on me because I'm not doing it.
We need
So
the
come on.
Jesus R&B to save the awkwardness.
Huh?
Okay. Wait, what?
Oh, when you said that, I thought you were gonna have me do it. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Talk about what I want to be about because I never really get a better feeling giving everyone a reason to be someone that I never figured out. But I'm living like I really got a reason and I never thought it but I'm living like I really got a reason and I damn, what is up with me today? This is my first live performance and I'm just messing it up. You know what? I'm just gonna do a different song. That's horrible. I'll just go right off the top with Fade Away. Okay, first off, let's go through what's with her. It's Tuesday night, she's drinking, but this shit just gets worse. Cause tomorrow she'll be sober, back to mood spelt reverse. Got that makeup in the mirror, very clear, it covers hurt. And as for me, well, I'm careful who I'm with. You taught that when you left me, so just leave it as it is. Cause if you're gonna leave me cause our problems can't be fixed, then why'd you get back with me? We can eye for eye this shit. As for the thought of you, I thought it left my head. Cause I buried that shit deep. I'm trying to put this shit to rest. That's why I've been thinking, what if it never left? Because I only buried it. I never said that it was dead. I have like a lot of social anxiety, so that was fucking horrible to do. But yeah, there's your wrap it out, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. It was horrible.
Not
The interview
really.
went better than the rap.
No, both of them are good. You honestly are like one of the best rappers that came so far. That was good.
Well, thank you for what you did here. I think I did good myself, even though it was like it was only even it was like a quarter of the verse, maybe half that.
Yeah, but you
But
did great, dude.
I did try. That's what matters.
And that's important. We all make mistakes, so I make mistakes with this podcast every day.
Yeah.
But we all learn.
Yeah.
All right. And now it's time for you to shine now. Okay. This is what they call in TV series and movies called the end credits.
Ah, my
Um,
post credit scene, dude. I've been waiting for this.
so, do you have any shout outs, any last words, any advice to kids out there?
Um, yeah. So first off, um, kids, if you're listening to this, don't do drugs. It's bad for you. Even though my next album is going to be completely about drugs. If my fans are listening, fuck you guys. You guys are the reason I'm like going through it right now. Um, I do want to also point out to you guys, my next album is not going to be anti-drug and it's not going to glorify drugs. You're just going to have your own opinion on it. And yeah, this is Moonrxks. Thank you for having me. This has been wonderful. And shout out Mumbles. We had a falling out, but we're good now. Jesus, that
Mm.
was horrible.
Oh no, not really. You're doing great so far. Doing great so far. And of the post credits, and I just want to say thank you. I just want to
Mhm.
deeply say thank you
Well,
for
no,
taking your
thank
time
you.
out. No
This is
problem,
like
man.
this is my first interview, like legit interview. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but this is still fun. This is gonna come back in my career, and it's gonna bite me in the ass. This is probably going to be the reason Twitter cancels me.
Yeah,
That whole
maybe.
meth and McDonald's thing was just it's really gonna come back for me.
Oh, please. Only a few thousand people are gonna watch. No one's gonna even notice that.
Yeah, it's fine. I shouldn't worry about it.
Let's look at that. He's upset. Okay. And y'all know me. Make sure to check us out on social media. They're all of it's Rap It Out Podcast, or you can just Google us. Rap It Out Podcast. It's all there. And check out his music. It's good. And if you don't, he's gonna get upset. See, he's crying in the
Yeah,
background. You can't hear, but he's crying.
I am. I legit tears.
Come on, you guys. Don't be stupid. Go listen.
Are you
But
talking
for
to
real
me?
though, no, I'm talking to the audience.
Oh, my bad.
Right, right, right. Anyway, y'all, this has been one great interview, and partially to make this awesome, I gotta thank Moonrxks for really making this awesome, especially with the twist around asking me. That's new.
Yeah.
That's
You
new.
guys you guys need to up your game whenever it comes to interviews. Just saying that right now. Got to make it very interesting because if you're not making things interesting, then what makes you interesting? I don't know. But yeah. Again, thank you for having me. I don't really know how to end this off.
No problem, man. And we're learning as we go. We started a few months ago. This is still all new to me. I've never done anything like this before in my lifetime. So this is all new to me. So I'm not going to be a master at podcasting. So I'm just learning as I go.
Yeah. And that's the only way you can do or the only thing you can do. I'm having trouble talking here, I'm guessing. So
What your
I do have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So when it does come to the podcast and stuff, like
Yeah.
how does that work? Like do you have to send it through editing? Um, or do you have
Ooh.
I think the main
Ooh.
question would
Ooh.
be the Spotify part of it. How did you make that happen?
Oh, okay, that. I use a distribution. I use a platform called Anchor, which a lot of people know Anchor because that's how they
Mm,
can listen to podcasts. But when I send in episodes from Anchor, Anchor kind of sends my podcast to all the different platforms, like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Listen Notes and Overdrive and iHeartRadio. They send it to all those through Anchor. And because of the RSS feed, whenever I send my podcast anywhere, anyone that's on that site can easily search me up and for real listen to it. So it's become an
Okay.
anchor that the podcasts go worldwide.
Okay. Well, I
Yep.
can't wait till this gets uploaded.
I'll be sure to let you know as soon as possible. And y'all out there, thank you guys for watching. I hope that tidbit about the podcast was very useful to you. And, shout out to Moonrxks and his amazing music. Y'all go listen to it
Thank
before he
you.
cries. And he's
I'm
about
still
20 years
crying.
old. So you don't want to see a grown man cry. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. I don't
Embarrassing.
either.
You don't want to see that. So please listen, y'all. And I will see you guys very soon. And stay tuned for more and more to come. Big stuff is coming. I'm not going to say much right now, but I'll be sure to keep you guys up with new updates. A big surprise is coming. That's all I'm going to say. A big surprise is coming.
Oh, can I do one more shout out
Yeah, go
before this
ahead.
is done? I want to shout out Rumors, Prophet, Proficient Prophet, Fatal Dose. I think that's it. Those are my homies. I love you guys.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That's so sweet, y'all. Alright, guys. Hope you have a good one. I will see y'all very soon. And stay tuned for the big surprise coming. Alright, you guys. I see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.